Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wind, Reel, and Print. My name is Ryan.
And my name is Kevin.
And today we are doing stoner films.
Stoner movies.
Stoner movies.
Stoner cinema.
That's the right way to do it.
We need alliteration up in here.
We made sure we were properly...
elicited.
Yeah. Let's just say we did these movies justice and got prepared beforehand.
Uh-huh.
And so I think we're
Pass the
ready
peace
to...
pipe.
Yeah. We're ready to connect above,
Connect the
beyond,
dots.
below,
Peace, love,
behind.
and unity, and respect.
We're saying like really different things. Like I don't think we're on the same page. But that's fine.
It's all good.
That's
That's
fine
what this
'cause
is all about.
There's something that unites us.
Cannabis.
The Ganja. Cannabis.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, it's great.
Nice and quiet.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoned,
So
which is good because that's what these movies are about.
So let's start. Well, let's announce the films that we're talking about today. One is it a film? Reefer Madness? Is Reefer Madness a film?
Reefer Madness.
Yeah.
Is it a cinema?
Is it a cinema?
It's a film.
It's a film.
I would say it's a film.
Yeah. I think everyone that knows.
You hated it, huh?
Well, I mean, of course. But it just was so disrespectful.
Yeah,
I think.
it's campy.
Yeah. But not in a Pink Flamingos way, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. It felt more, if on the scale, I'm not saying it's as bad as Birth of a Nation, obviously, but you're starting to head in that direction.
Yeah.
Of just like, God,
Silly.
this is just kind of like, I know what the authorship,
Sorry.
what the authorship is trying to say.
Yeah.
They're putting their thumb on the scale pretty hard. But Reefer Madness.
Yeah, sorry.
Cheech
From
and Chong,
1936.
From 1936. Cheech and Chong's Up in Smoke.
Yes.
Do you have the year?
1970 something.
1970 something. And this is the first Cheech and Chong film, and obviously everyone's pretty familiar with them, even though they don't do all that much. Obviously, I see Chong, he's selling edibles and all sorts of cannabis-related materials, and hey.
They both do, I think.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
Yeah.
I know Chong was on that 70s show.
Yeah.
And Cheech has been in a lot of
That's
stuff.
how I kind of know him.
Really?
Yeah.
So was that 70s show big for you?
Yeah, I watched that a lot as a kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ah.
I love that show.
Yeah.
It's great.
That's fun.
And a lot of those actors, they everywhere.
Yeah. Directed by is it Lou Adler? I gotta pull up my stuff.
Yeah, Lou Adler. You
Yep,
said
Lou
that.
Adler, record producer, and owner of the Roxy, which is the
Roxy?
not the Roxy in San Francisco, the Roxy music venue in L.A.
I don't know. Not familiar.
Not familiar. Then we have How High,
Yes.
directed by the infamous Jesse Dillon.
Yep, Bob Dylan's son.
There's no way.
No.
And he's not infamous. Well, he has done Kicking and Screaming.
Yeah. Will Ferrell.
Yeah. He did a movie about George Soros. I don't know what
Like a good
that could.
movie?
I have no idea, but that could go in a lot of directions. I'm not going to watch that.
What the
And he did American Wedding, which is an American Pie thing.
Cool. It was American Wedding.
But How High, Method Man, Redman,
Yeah. Sorry.
getting high to get high,
High
grades.
grades.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
In school.
Shout
in
out
college.
Harvard.
Harvard shot at UCLA.
It's like Angels in the Outfield.
Exactly, yes. I mean, it totally makes sense why you would do that.
I mean, yeah, they're in LA.
Yeah. But it's interesting that they shot Angels in the Outfield in the Bay when they're down, when like
They're in LA.
Yeah, that's still so weird to me. But I think like it was probably easier and cheaper to get the Coliseum than it was to get.
Probably less busy too.
Yeah.
I would assume.
Yeah.
Especially back then.
True.
Because
Yeah. Oh, ooh, when did they start getting good? Was it? It was the 90s.
The A's.
Yeah, the A's, or was that the early 2000s?
I mean, they're kind of good here and there.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of Moneyball.
Moneyball was 2000s.
It was 2000s. Okay.
Yes.
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 And then, last but not least, Pineapple Express.
Yeah.
That was kind of my real first foray into stoner films.
Movies.
Yeah.
Nice.
Obviously, I'd seen like some of the Hallmark kind of like edgy movies before then. I don't know. Did Major Payne ever like come up for you as a movie?
Major Payne?
Major Payne, Payne as in Payne.
No.
It's a Wayans movie.
Oh, cool.
I think Damon Wayans is the star.
Yeah.
But I remember there was a number of movies that the Drumline. I was on Drumline.
Orlando Brown. Wow.
They would.
Drumline.
Yeah, I was on Drumline.
Oh.
Oh, not the movie Drumline. That movie was big for me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, representation.
yeah, exactly. We love that. But I remember it's like one of those things when you know the industry and you see them kind of like doing something about it or doing something about drumming. It's like I remember my teachers and my fellow peers being like, "That's not
not how we
right.
do it."
That's bad. That is not good." And then teachers would always have to be like, "Do not be like that movie," because we'd all try to emulate
Sure.
that sort of stuff.
It's like those YouTube videos of like experts reacting to movies, doing the thing.
Exactly,
Yeah.
just like that. If you were, because this is going to be all about tangents, what is an expert, like if there was going to be a YouTube video with you in it, and you were the expert on something,
Sure.
what could you critique expertly, do you think?
Maybe this.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's anything I've got like expert level.
Expert level. Definitely like maybe cinema. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Is the goal to get a YouTube video like that? Does that mean
YouTube-
you made it?
Oh, maybe. If you're like, I feel like it's good for those niche things. Like,
Yeah.
whatever, the occupational things.
Yeah.
Those are really cool. Like seeing it from those.
Like a
Points
plumber
of view.
watching Mario Brothers.
Yeah, I mean, something along those lines for sure. I mean, that's always funny. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
When they show something that's absolutely absurd. And
Yes.
like, what the fuck is this?
I mean, that's my style. I'm taking the reins on this one. We're starting with Reefer Madness.
Style. Yeah, take the reins. I know I'm breaking your brain all day
Yeah.
with the chronological.
Chronological.
Yeah.
So, Reefer Madness, also called Tell Your Children,
Yeah.
is a film produced by a religious group for the purposes of
Wow.
teaching parents, and they probably showed it in schools and things, but I think it was a lot for a lot of churches and things.
Yeah.
To make you aware of the menace that is marijuana.
The Reefer.
The Reefer. And in this film, well, it's got the use of breaking the fourth wall, which obviously it feels so ham-fisted.
Yeah.
When he is like saying like it could be in your town, or like even at the beginning he's doing it like
Yeah.
as he's talking to like a school board, he's the principal of a school.
Yeah.
And he's talking like a school board meeting or something like that. Maybe the parents of students, and basically saying like, "Oh, this is what happened in the town. I'm going to tell you a story." And he always shifts between looking at a person and then looking right in camera as if you're in the audience. And it's like, oh my God. I wonder if that broke people's brains when they saw that. It's like,
I mean,
what?
must have done something.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't know if how much that really worked. So interesting use of breaking the fourth wall, if we're
Yeah.
going to get. But weed in this has the ability to make you insane, kill.
Killer.
Yes. It will turn even the most innocent of young white men into a homicidal maniac.
Yeah.
Oxymoron?
The hysteria.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, obviously, and did you watch the black and white version or a color version?
Mine was black and white.
I watched a color version, and
Wow,
it was actually pretty good. I watched on archive.org.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it was, I thought it was pretty good.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Was it like a colorized version?
It must have been, but it didn't look bad. Like it looked good.
Real?
Yeah. Which makes me just be like, man, how did they do colorization? Like, I thought it was
wonder.
really like painting the cells,
Right.
right? So it would look pretty different every time. But this one, it was maybe they did have a color version.
Did it digitally? Or
Yeah, I don't know. But no, it was. What's funny about the color version is the smoke is not regular color smoke. It's like purple
Oh,
or
wow.
green. Yeah, it's really
like
funny.
psychedelic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, that would be awesome.
I mean, I'm sure, because I mean, that maybe plays into the point of like how this film originally obviously was very harmful and like emphasizing a lot of stereotypes and a lot of negative things associated with cannabis.
Yeah,
But at a certain point, like receives a revival of some sort, like
like a midnight movie.
yeah, like a cult classic sort of a
Yeah.
deal. So maybe that colorization is like a part of that revival
That's
of like
interesting.
bringing a new audience or a
Yeah.
new perspective to the thing.
Yeah, it does feel a little more psychedelic. So
Right.
yeah, it could have been something that they did after the fact.
Right, like playing into the campiness
Yeah.
of like how absurd a lot of this stuff is, you know.
How many people have you killed while smoking?
You know, on one hand, none. I don't think 0. I haven't killed.
Oh,
yeah.
I see.
Maybe a couple
Kevin-
brain cells.
Yeah, Kevin's winking at me as he.
You see this tear?
Yeah.
Drop on mine.
Yeah, you know, I would.
Yeah,
never,
I can feel myself getting more dangerous
Yeah,
by the second.
yeah. Put it down. Put down the knife, Kevin. No, I said knife, not gun.
Yeah,
You shot me with a knife.
the knife at the gunfight.
The knife at the gunfight. What
Yeah.
else happened in? Yeah,
Yeah, it's just like playing up the hysteria behind like weed that we still kind of experience today. I feel like if you grow up in a suburban society,
Yeah.
suburban environment,
yeah,
this is definitely the like base idea of like what weed is that
yeah,
maybe it doesn't make you kill people, but it makes you do bad things or makes you whatever drunk.
yeah.
And
It certainly isn't like alcohol. Like no one
Right.
will treat it like that,
right.
which is funny.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's part of the cannabis discourse of like comparing it to
But
alcohol.
always, yeah.
You know, it's like this thing has historically been a medicine or treated as a medicine that helps us with our general body, you know, like our body runs on hormones and this is like a hormonal drug, you know?
Yeah,
So like, and we have an endocannabinoid system. Like we are literally evolved to receive
yeah. What this plant gives.
the chemicals. Yeah.
Yeah.
So literally scientific argument that there is like a symbiotic
Yeah,
relationship here. And so like in America and across the world, we have this like hysteria movement in the early 20th century
yeah,
that basically evolves into the criminalization of cannabis.
yeah,
And a lot of that having to do with like racism, like targeting Mexicans. Like the term marijuana is a term that's like meant to associate with Mexicans.
yeah,
So it's like a lot of these laws are like kind of, as you see in the film, like creating stereotypes and like being very racist and stuff.
yeah.
So I feel like this movie is very symbolic of what early cannabis movies were, but also just like the political perspective on what cannabis was in America.
Yeah, and it definitely will. Like a number of these things have fallen to the wayside by Cheech and Chong, and I'm not sure how influential Cheech and Chong was in breaking down any sort of things. Maybe on a grand scale, breaking stereotypes. But there, you know, I think by the time we get to Cheech and Chong, it's just it makes you lazy.
Yeah.
That's kind of, and that you just like really can get super high.
So just in, like coincidence or whatever, in the 70s, that's when you get more research around medical cannabis and the benefits behind this plant.
Yeah,
And so there is a movement during the 70s that built around the hippie movement and everything like that too, of like more acceptance of cannabis.
Yeah. And it's at the
and
same-
coinciding with like Up in Smoke. Yeah.
And it's at the same time that like the drug war is starting.
Right.
You know, and Nixon is intentionally like to go after the hippies who he hates with a passion, is like going after drugs and turning everyone into criminals.
Right.
To thwart that group of people.
Right.
And so, yeah, these are all happening at the same time,
Right.
which is interesting too.
Yeah. So I feel like there is like a concerted effort to paint this individual as someone that is a functioning part of society. You know, because of a very conservative outlook on the plant and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you, before we get to Up in Smoke, do you remember when you first watched Reefer Madness? This is your first time?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Huh.
You seen it?
Oh, yeah. I might have even watched it in school.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. In like high school or in college?
Maybe middle school.
Middle school?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I think in health.
Seriously?
I think so. Maybe high school.
Middle school?
I had health class.
Reefer Madness? I don't know why I'm so surprised.
Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever. That's crazy to me. Interesting thing.
I mean, I had
You were in like the OC, huh?
Yeah, I had teachers that were definitely fine with bringing their religion into the classroom. Let's just say that. So
That's funny.
yeah, they kind of took matters into their own hands a lot of times.
Yeah. I feel like I had a pretty liberal education around cannabis.
Yeah.
Like we had DARE obviously, but like people weren't really crazy about weed.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, definitely people were, at least where I was.
Like devil's lettuce.
Yeah. It's bad, don't you dare.
Yeah. It's an interesting perspective. I mean, that's part of, the grander cannabis culture, the cannabis narrative is like trying to prove like your worthiness in this society.
Yeah.
Because of the criminalization and everything.
That
and
the plant is more.
This lore. That,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to
Up in Smoke.
Up in Smoke.
Yeah.
Something interesting. Obviously, this is directed by Lou Adler, as mentioned previously. Record producer, would go on to sign, actually before this film, signed Cheech and Chong as like a musical act.
Oh, wow. Yeah, because their music is in.
Yes. Cheech fled, some story behind it. Cheech fled the U.S. during Vietnam to escape the draft, met Tommy Chong in British Columbia.
Okay.
Cheech was looking for stuff to do, and I know Tommy Chong was a musical artist already, and then they started doing comedy in like before shows, and then it ended up being an entire show, and then that's kind of where this comedy group started, and then they would soon move to LA. And obviously, there's a lot of information that I don't like. I gotta read like Tommy, books on this, because there just isn't a lot of information, at least easily available online, that talks about this relationship with Lou Adler. But this movie felt to me like a I would hate, not cash grab.
I was gonna say cash grab.
Would you say cash grab? Is that the?
I thought that's what you were going.
Yeah. I mean, it is kind of like that, but it's definitely like giving a YouTuber a movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Is how it feels.
That's a cash grab.
Yeah, and it's just like, okay, there's some like. These are kind of the hip new kids in town. Let's give them a movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like a ready-made thing that you can just like plop into a whatever.
Yeah.
And it'll sell out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean, this movie, I think I don't know. Do you know like stoner movies before Cheech and Chong?
I mean, it has this legacy of being quotes the first stoner movie.
Right, yeah.
And setting the standard of what a stoner movie is and like what the tropes and all that shit is. Because, you look at after Cheech and Chong, the rest of these films are basically offshoots of this.
They're almost exactly like one we didn't add was Harold and Kumar.
Yeah.
Like that's another example. So Harold and Kumar, then
Half-Baked.
It's all buddies,
kind of
buddy
frat
movies.
humor-ish.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, and it's interesting. Like this movie feels like a bunch of scenes kind of sewn together.
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit.
It's like skits.
Yeah, exactly. It's story light.
Yeah. Story light.
Yeah,
LITE.
yeah, yeah. Can you hand me a can of story light?
Yeah.
6-pack of story light, please.
Light beer.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, no, it's interesting. There's a lot of funny little moments and funny little gags.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely the
Peeing
gags.
in the laundry.
Huh?
Peeing in the laundry.
Oh, I don't remember that.
It was like in the very beginning.
Oh, peeing in the laundry?
Yeah.
Oh, like when
In the
he's
basket.
like, oh yeah, yes,
When
yes,
he wakes
yes,
up.
yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of things like that. Like, oh yeah.
I mean, I was laughing. I was
Yeah.
like, I was laughing, and then I was catching myself like, why are you laughing at this?
Yeah.
But just being stoned, and, it's funny.
Yeah, yeah. Hotboxing a car.
Yeah.
That's a cool little.
Seems like a
That's kind of a
trope.
given. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely a trope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's pull some of the tropes from this that go into these other movies.
yeah. Creating the stoner movie.
Yeah.
Genre.
So we've got hotboxing a car.
Sure.
That's a given. We've got the buddy movie.
Yeah, buddy film. There's like slapstick
Slapstick
humor.
Yeah.
With the skits, I think is a
Uh-huh.
good thing. Like there's little bits. There's always a drug dealer. I feel like.
Yeah.
There has to
How
be-
high? Oh, I guess that's Method Man.
Yeah, he
Is
is
the
a
drug dealer.
He grows weed.
Yeah.
That's why he's going to school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone's definitely got the weed. The other person wants it.
Yeah.
That's kind
There's
of
a
like
buyer and a seller.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah,
Or
yeah. Even if they aren't
yeah.
like a person, there's always like someone that's got the good shit.
Yeah.
That's a trope. The good shit.
Yeah.
They
There's
all have.
always
There's
high
always
top shelf.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other two make it like really clear. Like that's the goal. Like that's a big part of the movie.
Yeah.
I guess like Pineapple Express.
Yeah. Pineapple Express is like the good shit.
Yeah, yeah.
That
it
no one
is.
else has
Yeah.
in town.
It doesn't play as big of a role as How High, where it's literally like it's like the
big
story
role. Yeah.
tool in it. It's what progresses things. And I mean, obviously, Pineapple Express does that too. But at a certain point, the weed doesn't matter that
It's
much.
more
anymore.
of like a MacGuffin, I feel like. Yeah.
Exactly. Yes. Yes. Yes.
It's like, oh, I feel like this is a central point, but then it becomes something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get to it. I did not remember the ending of Pineapple Express. That was.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I don't remember any of this.
Yeah. I feel like I've seen the first part like 12 times. Like
Yeah.
it just felt so. I could say every line perfectly. I knew what scenes were in the trailer.
Oh, what the
Like
heck?
I was like, oh yeah, that's in the trailer.
What?
And I remembered so much because
So
I just
vivid.
seen the trailer so much. I don't know,
Sure.
with Paper Planes, that song
Yeah.
playing. But okay, so we have the good weed.
Yeah. good
We've
weed.
got
It's like cops or like the authority figure. There's always like a proper society that they're like rubbing against. It
Yeah.
feels like, because they
The
are
authority.
like the counterculture.
Yeah.
in a sense.
Yeah, it's interesting in Pineapple Express. Oh no, there's definitely
family.
there's so many. It's the family. It's
Yeah.
the
The
it's the
job.
school cop. It's the job. It's yeah.
Yeah.
What else?
I
getting high.
Yeah, smoking.
There's smoke.
Like not having weed is always like
Yeah.
an obstacle.
Yeah, that's
I
an
feel
easy
like.
tool. We're just
Yeah.
basically saying what's in the toolkit when you write your stoner film.
Yeah, you can pull
Okay.
these out.
When you're stuck. All right, let's pull out. They just ran out of weed.
Yeah. Or the cops just pulled them
Yeah,
over.
because if I remember to talk about Harold and Kumar, have you seen Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle? Oh, that was very formative for me. That
Yeah.
movie, and that I think they just have the munchies, and that's kind of the whole
Why they go.
reason they go to White Castle.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's why I would go to White Castle.
But yeah, so that's I've never been to the actual White Castle restaurant.
Yeah, neither have I. Yeah, I feel like it's pretty simple. It's just like, or I don't know. I can really go into it too. I feel like stoner films are kind of like expressive of cannabis culture in general. Like this idea of leisureness, like being criticized for being leisurely.
Yeah.
From like a heady standpoint. How a lot of these movies are trying to uphold open-mindedness and like approaching cannabis from a pseudo intellectual point.
You think Cheech and Chong is doing that?
A little bit. I don't
you
know.
think
They're trying
just
to
both kind of
they're kind of kooky.
yeah. But I see where you're coming. I see where you're coming from.
There is like kind of like an anti-authority thing. I have another interesting point too.
Okay,
we'll get to that point later.
Okay.
And I would also say like sex. Like sex is big in the counterculture thing in general, but I think there's a lot of like sex jokes and like allusions to sex in a lot of these movies, even Reefer Madness.
Yeah, true.
Just like how cannabis is influencing like sexuality and stuff. And yeah, that will be my point.
Well, sick.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to how high?
Sure.
We can kind of pull from that.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know what? I think I found another. No. I say they were all. I was going to say they're all short movies. Like that's a stoner thing, but 111 minutes for Pineapple Express is kind of
lengthy.
Yeah, lengthy.
Yeah, that one.
How High? I had never seen before.
Oh, nice.
So was that a pretty influential stoner movie for you?
Yeah, I remember watching that.
Yeah,
that was like a stoner movie. I remember.
Yeah, great premise though.
Yeah, it's
study
great.
high, get high grades.
Yeah,
I think that's great. And insane that the way they do it though is like it's through a, like I didn't even think they needed a ghost that came out of the smoke of the guy.
Oh my god,
the ashes of the guy that he was friends with. Like it's so absurd. Insane. And they get through it really fast, and all of a sudden it's just like it makes a lot of sense, but it's just like, oh my god, you didn't even need that, but it just makes for an interesting little premise.
Yeah,
and then it's hilarious,
and it's like a clock.
Yeah,
a clock that's running up. Yeah,
and then someone takes it, which is great.
Right.
And they're getting high off of it, and it's really fun. It's like it's a genie. I guess that's that's actually what it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, very very funny. It was so sexual.
Yes.
Right in the first like couple minutes,
yeah.
like instantly it was just like ass.
Yeah,
it's just like a woman's ass getting spanked, I think.
Yeah, and
that was like the first shot maybe.
Yeah.
And then we get to all these other things, and then it never has any nudity at all.
Sure.
In the rest of it, which was interesting. I was like, oh no, I was watching on a plane.
Nice.
And I was like, oh, I had to hide it for that so no one else could see. And then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be doing this the whole movie, and I was like, oh shit. There's nothing else.
It's like on Netflix how they just have it once.
Yeah. And it's just right at the beginning to be like hooking those college kids.
Yeah.
Which is who this felt like it was meant for.
Absolutely.
But I guess you probably, if you don't know it, you understand the premise.
Yeah. Pretty simple. I mean, that's why it's short, right? Gets in, gets out.
Yeah, which I love.
Yeah. Doesn't overstay.
Racist movie, but that's part of the humor.
Yeah. I mean, all these movies are pretty racist.
True.
I would say.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Like have racist elements to them. Yeah.
That is true. So I guess, and Harold and Kumar is too.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's, when I was, as an aside, when I was doing research on this, racism does come up a lot in like the study of stoner movies. Yeah. Just like how it's presented and stuff. Yeah, it's interesting. Like conversation around whiteness, around straightness too. Like there's like Cheech and Chong has that kind of like drag element to it. When he's dressed up as a girl to get Cheech to pull over.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like there was read some interesting stuff about like that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Part of me thinks like there's probably a lot of intellectual conversation about Cheech and Chong. Or do you think not?
No, completely.
Well, my thought is like I feel like people
I'm so ready for this.
If they do say things about it, I feel like they're just grasping at straws a little bit. Like it feels like a mistake of a movie that would go on to be so successful that it just spawned an entire thing.
Yeah,
But it's kind of like when you like get a lightning in a bottle sort of
Right.
thing. It seems like a mess. Like it's just like all of these things like, oh, we got to do it. We have no idea what we're doing. I imagine it was just an absolutely insane movie to make.
Yeah,
Because also Lou Adler would go on to direct one other thing.
right. Like he wasn't trying to be a director. Or whatever.
No, he wasn't. So that's also just another interesting thing. Cheech and Chong would go on to make more movies together.
Right.
None of them, I think, being as successful as this one. But it's just interesting if people are, because I forget exactly what you were saying, but like pulling intellectualism into Cheech and Chong feels futile.
That's just the Brian sauce.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
No, you're right. I mean, like
Some of these movies, like even How High feels like they're just
yeah, but that's
playing
like,
games.
But I don't know. That's like the beauty of this thing, right?
Yeah.
It's because at this level, when you're having these types of conversations, it's like media studies, right? Like we're kind of like nothing is outside of the purview of critical theory, especially just like in human society in general, right? You can't attribute high art, low art value to a lot of these things because they still are out there influencing people, creating symbology. Like they're still part of the discussion. And then I feel like when you, especially when you discuss like cannabis law and like the kind of, what is it? I forget the Latin term of like the cultural acceptance of cannabis versus the legal acceptance of cannabis.
Oh, yeah.
And like how that progresses throughout these four films. And there is an interesting like parallel discussion that these films are having with like our cultural like acceptance of the thing, right? Because for a lot of us, right, like even the way we're discussing these movies, this is almost like our sort of introduction to cannabis in a way, right? This is like teaching us the culture of like how we do this, the passing thing, the rolling of the thing.
Yeah.
Like all these things are kind of important to stoner culture.
Yeah.
You know, these movies are creating the narrative for us in a lot of ways. Like I think it was Up in Smoke where I'm like, oh, the holding in the cough.
Yeah.
That is such a stoner thing.
Yeah, true.
But is that where we get it from? You know, I'm just
yeah.
like, whoa, this is like creating a lot of things that we just take for stoner granted. You know? But you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I know what you mean, and I 100% agree, and you've changed my mind. There you go.
nice.
It does deserve like critique and to be conversed because there's a lot more to it, and even just the act of making it. Even if I think what I said was true too.
Yeah, I mean that's very valid.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah. But they're still operating in the time.
Right.
And there's
still
all
in
of
this
these
bottle.
forces.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
and that says a lot too. It's like watching She's Gotta Have It, for example, and seeing just the background streets of New York.
Right.
Is New York from that time.
Right.
Like there are just things that these movies provide.
Right.
When you can read between the lines, because a movie is something that is made in a time period.
Right. It's still reflecting thought and
which is why the Library of Congress picks movies to, you know.
I wonder, is this in the Library
It
of Congress?
is.
It is?
It is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah. See, it's important.
It's culturally important. Which I love the Library of Congress. Like that's just like that's what our country should be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the ultimate like stamp of approval.
Yeah, I mean, for some people, it might not be, but I think for us, like it is like this, like
the artistic value.
Yeah. Like it's got some, because it's also like it's, I don't know, but I think being kind of remembered like in that way is the greatest.
Archived in a historical narrative.
My question is, when they get archived, do they get like the highest resolution version of the film? You'd hope to God.
Yeah.
Like what does it mean to get That's something I want to know. Oh, that'd be a cool place to visit.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that's a thing we can do.
Yeah.
Go to the Library of Congress.
Oh, that would be awesome. Because I'm just so curious
Field
what
trip.
that is.
Yeah. Like what films in that archive are like, and
They should have a streaming service.
yeah.
That is free. My taxes pay for it.
Whoa. Dang.
But anything that is inducted is on the service. folks.
Wow.
And we call it the service.
Wow.
Yeah.
That?
I mean, there's no money in it. Well, I mean, I guess you could charge for it, but the studios would not want their movies to be selected.
They would be like, no, we don't want that.
No, that's not culturally significant.
They would like say, nah.
Yeah. No.
Ultimate licensing?
But that's
I wonder
also,
what the
but that's
legality
also
of that is.
what the government, like eminent domain,
Yeah.
like, I think the government should do that. It should step in and be like, no, that's going to be free for the people.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's a good use of government. Is like being like, no, that's for the people.
Yeah. I mean, that's what Canopy is.
Yeah. I mean, you need a library card, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Libraries are free,
public
thank
service.
God. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
But
and I do
to have
love
an ordained like thing that says this is important and culturally valuable and
Yeah.
needs to be available
Yeah.
to everyone. That's very radical.
Imagine a streaming service that had all of the culturally significant movies and how much.
That is very radical.
Yeah.
I think
That's
that's
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah, as just and we've talked about doing Library of Congress episodes
Yeah,
and things like that because I think that's a great lens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that, I mean, that more than anything seems like the biggest indicator of like film. You know?
Yeah.
And I feel like everything that we kind of watch is like in there, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Just about probably. Yeah. Good
Like
shit.
80 to 90%.
Yeah. Cat in the Hat.
Definitely in there.
You think a movie like that? Maybe.
Maybe in 20 years.
Yeah. I wonder.
If enough people make an argument.
Yeah. Anything's possible, folks. Never say
You
never.
just believe.
Anything else you want to say about How High?
How High? Yeah. So this movie specifically, I feel like brings an interesting kind of like irony or like oxymoron within cannabis kind of culture of like being anti-establishment, but also somewhat like pro-capitalist. Like there is like an entrepreneurial kind of ideology within cannabis culture, like being a drug dealer, hustling, like producing, selling money, getting money and shit.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
it is entrepreneurial.
specifically emphasized in this movie, I think, more so than the other ones. Definitely in there in like Pineapple Express, but this is just like based around that idea, I feel like. I just find that a weird like conundrum. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I think I mean I agree. I think we have a view on the people's weed,
Yeah.
you know?
Because, it's
yeah.
inherently against that
Yeah, you
sort of
think.
principle.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
That's like taking a natural resource
Right.
and turning it into bastardize it. You might be
turning
able
it
to say,
into
a product.
an item. Yeah, a product.
which doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
You have a lot of experience in the cannabis industry, and
Yeah.
me, and both of us having come when it was medicinal.
Right.
Like we're from that era.
Prop 215.
Yeah, there you go. I did not remember the numbers, so that is
Yeah,
hilarious.
I
But
love that shit.
yeah, why didn't they do? I think one year they did do Prop 420, but it didn't pass.
Yeah.
I think they tried to. No, it's SB 420.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's what the actual like state bill is
For this.
for the one that passed in
Yeah.
California.
Right. Prop 64.
Is that? Well, you're saying a lot of things that. Are you telling the truth?
These are real things.
Okay. I mean, I
think
bet
it's
they're real.
64, 65.
Okay.
Yeah. No, these are real.
64. Boom,
real.
boom.
Prop 215, Compassionate Use Act of 1996.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's different than what I'm talking about. So that's what made it medicinal?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
1996.
Yeah.
Rad.
Yep.
And obviously just in California.
Yeah, that was just California. The first like medicinal
Was it really?
in the US, yeah.
Really? Wow. They weren't the first to make it legal.
No, yeah.
That took him a while.
Because, I've just to bring that up point, like a pretty contentious point in cannabis legalization was like who was writing the law. And when you look at Prop 65 or 64 or whatever, like a lot of that was written to benefit corporations.
Of course.
And like big business and like iced out small company mom and pop shops. So like I voted no on that because it basically would have disrupted the whole shit and would have made it
Did it not
impossible.
pass?
It did pass. It's
okay.
the one that we're currently living in.
Well, then it makes sense, yeah, because it's basically owned by corporate overlords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's such a foreshadow of like what Trump is like doing now in a lot of ways, like siding with corporations and allowing them to do whatever.
Yeah.
Just like fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a bummer that it feels like there aren't enough people on the right side of this issue.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, they play it as like the moral issue, right? They grouped it with the prison thing. So they like would market it as like freeing people from prison.
Yeah.
But within the law, it's like written to be fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That also feels so American.
Just like classic politician.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh yeah, looks great, sounds great.
Yeah.
Shit.
Still fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's an interesting, I mean, that's what makes it really interesting to me. I guess maybe that's like something, right? Like how capitalism and industriousness like affects like the ideas around the plant and like how people are basically exploiting cannabis culture in order to profit off of it in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting to have seen this kind of transition from medicinal into recreational.
Yeah.
And seeing the real commodifying it. And it always kind of had a
commodifying. That's a good word.
Yeah. I there's always been I used to agree with it, and I've since like I don't feel the same way, but like this drive to like the highest percentage weed you can get and the one that'll fuck you up the most.
Yeah.
Like that still is it still even was back then a little too much, and I was younger, so it's definitely a young man's game.
Yeah.
A lot of times
I mean,
is
it's a
that
simple way of thinking about
it
things.
really is. And it felt like it was driven to that. And now even today it really feels like it's driven to that. Like that's just such a big part of it is like having pretty high percentage stuff.
Yeah.
And old folks don't lie when they say weed's different now.
Oh yeah.
I mean, and I think the corporatization will do that and make it, I see kind of like people are trying to sell like a microdosy like lifestyle version of it. And that's more my MO. But certainly what?
Well, like with regulation, the science behind cannabis proves that you don't need a lot, and that small doses is generally like healthy for you, and it still gives you the benefits and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. Maybe there is like a capitalist perspective to why there was a drive towards like high percentage and stuff.
Yeah.
Like making the chicken more plump,
It's also the draining of CBD out also feels like this is a part of this drive too.
Yeah.
Just to make it as like psychedelic and gets you fucked up as possible and not have like what I think CBD has a lot of elements in it that are really good for you.
It's actually, I forget what the science was, but more beneficial to have the cocktail of all of them.
Yes.
That's what makes you more high, actually.
Yeah, and there's a reason it is what it is, folks.
The mixing pot thing that we were saying.
Like that's something that I think more of a 1-to-1 or whatever, like it is naturally, is my preferred way it was. But that's not that offered all that much.
Yeah.
Like that's specialty stuff. That is not a given. It is everything is either CBD or THC. Separated.
Yeah.
And that's so mechanical and just like tearing apart like the spirit of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The place I worked at had a CBD plant.
Oh.
That was, I think, 2-to-1 or 1-to-1.
Oh, whoa. Nice. Yeah.
Check it out. It's pretty expensive, but
Yeah, no, right.
it's cool. Yeah. CBD weed.
CBD. I've smoked just CBD weed. That was weird.
I wonder what, that's just like hemp, right?
Yeah, I mean, you get the effects, but it's like
Cleaner.
Something's missing.
Yeah.
Like that's what it felt to me as someone that smoked THC is like, huh, like just missing this thing in it. Yeah. It was very strange.
Sure. Where'd you get it? From a place?
Yeah, I definitely got it from a place.
Yeah.
This was it had been legal by the maybe not.
When was this?
Maybe 2020?
Oh, okay.
Maybe 2019?
Yeah.
Yeah, during my weed smoking, when I was seriously smoking. That was like the high point where I was making videos about smoking.
Nice. With the
salad brain. Yep.
Salad
videos
brain.
about making bongs and being high doing shit.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
I mean, that's part
cool.
of the cannabis culture, too. You know?
Yeah.
Just this, like, the paraphernalia and everything.
Oh, that's such a big part of it. Yeah. Yeah, these don't really play with paraphernalia too much.
Yeah, the culture behind all that.
Yeah. Have you seen Tenacious D Pick of Destiny?
Yes.
Yeah. The ending of that, they get the bong of destiny because they turn the horn of the devil into a bong.
Wow. You're so good at this.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
And I think Tenacious D Pick of Destiny is a great stoner movie, not stoner movie like these ones.
Right. In culture.
In culture.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah, Tenacious D is perfect.
Huge influence.
Yeah. Well, let's jump forward a little bit more to Pineapple Express. Very
bad boys.
Yeah, very
the naughty boys.
Very influential for me. Came out 2008. I was in high school. What were you in middle school?
Yeah, I was in middle school.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this. This is like a movie that was just on TV.
Yeah.
And you would like turn on in the middle of it.
Yeah.
I've never seen this in full.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had forgotten about I definitely had seen it in theaters.
Wow.
I had not smoked weed by this point though.
Oh, wow.
Like I was actually against weed at this point.
Love it.
I had a friend that smoked and I got so mad at him
Nice. You
for
broke up with
smoking.
him?
No, I stayed. It's Chad, who hopefully everyone will meet on the podcast. He was a member of Salad Brain.
Oh, nice.
Still very good friend. And
Nice.
oh, excuse me. Turns out he was right. Weed was cool.
Yeah,
So I have asked for forgiveness.
born again stoner.
Yeah, born again stoner. But it was interesting. Yeah, no, I didn't smoke at that time. But you weren't smoking by the time this came out, were you?
No, I wasn't that crazy. I've met people who started smoking in 7th grade.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew people like that.
Yeah, but I didn't start until like sophomore, junior year. Basically.
Yeah. But this was perfectly my humor.
Yeah.
Like it definitely fits even without like having that kind of weed reference.
Right.
Oh
It's
my
just,
God.
like,
I thought it was so funny and hilarious. And so
that Judd Apatow style.
Yeah. This is him in his
comedy.
prime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really bouncing off of, because Seth Rogen, they met on Freaks and Geeks.
That's right. Yeah.
So continuing that lineage of the
And
Judd
then
Apatow universe.
Yeah, Knocked Up, I think would come out the year after this.
Oh, wow.
Actually directed by Judd Apatow. Let's see. And then Superbad came out the year before this movie. And so Superbad was the one that was kind of like
put him on the map.
Yeah, this was, and 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah.
And so this kind of 40-Year-Old Virgin, I guess, is probably, well, Freaks and Geeks is actually the start, but 40-Year-Old Virgin and Superbad
Right.
opened the floodgates.
I remember him writing on Freaks and Geeks.
Yeah.
Right. And then didn't they have Superbad like already written or something? I
I
forget.
wouldn't be surprised. I
forget
don't know.
what the thing was, but he had like given it to Judd and like, wrote another draft or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, kind of ushered him in. Because Judd seems really good about like bringing in people and like making things happen and stuff.
I mean, I'd be curious where he, I don't know much about like,
Judd Apatow.
yeah, Judd Apatow now.
Oh, yeah.
But at least like at the start, I mean, it was a group of them.
I mean, he'd still be like Like he made a Pete Davidson thing. He's
Oh,
like,
true. King of Staten Island.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
still like putting things out with new comedy talent.
Yeah.
It seems like all the time.
Yeah.
You know, bringing up the next gen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He is
SNL guy, I think.
another SNL guy.
Or I don't know. It just always seems like the SNL.
Oh,
community
SNL.
is
Yeah,
like,
it fits in with that.
yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, Knocked Up would come out after.
Sorry, yeah.
No. But
Yeah.
Seth Rogen and James Franco would be a duo that we would see a few more times. The Interview, and This Is the End.
Yeah, they're kind of like a duo.
Yeah.
This is the end.
And then Danny McBride.
Yeah, classic.
Yep, throwing it up in here. Would go on to make a lot of things. Righteous Gemstones being a number of TV shows. Righteous Gemstones, Eastbound and Down, Vice Principals.
Down, that's what I remember.
Yeah.
Damn, he's uncredited.
Who is?
Danny McBride.
On what?
Oh, never mind. This is super bad.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he was in The Party in Superbad.
Yeah.
Just as like a random
Dude.
dude, a rando. I didn't even know that until I looked at the letterbox. I had no idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I really like this movie up until a point when I had forgotten, and then it just kind of becomes like an action movie. Yeah, Pineapple Express.
It's like a noir thing.
Yeah, it kind of gets there, but for the first half, my God, it is good, and I was loving it.
Yeah, it's super funny.
Yeah, it's super funny, super weird. I loved all the stuff with Danny McBride was great. On the Run, it's a great premise.
Yeah.
This really specialty weed, kind of getting stuck, bringing up baby style with someone. Though it is a little more by choice now that I think about it. Like, Seth Rogen does want to team up with James Franco. Like, he runs to him as like a source of like, okay, hey, I have no one else to go to.
Yeah. Well,
what do you think?
he's trying to serve homie, right?
Yeah.
That's like why he's doing everything.
Yes. And then he runs, like, he could have gone to anyone and done anything, but instead he goes back to James Franco, who he did not like.
But like, isn't the weed the like access point to homie?
Yes. So he's the only one that has it.
Right.
So he goes there to warn him, and then they both decide to run off together.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just saying it wasn't bringing up baby where it's kind of like it's really forced. This feels like they're willing
It is
to
on
a
purpose.
point. Yeah, it's on
Yeah,
purpose.
yeah.
Yes. Where bringing up baby is like
He's
he
getting
does
roped
not
in.
want to be with her at all, like the whole time. Like Seth Rogen isn't the whole time being like, get me looking at his watch, like, get me the fuck away from James Franco.
Like trying to get away.
Yeah, they're a duo and they do actually work together.
Like Central Station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a gravitation. I mean, the Central Station's very like
Central Station more like bringing up baby.
Oh yes. Amber Heard.
Yeah, young Amber Heard.
Young Amber Heard, very interesting.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
It's like Brie Larson in that one movie.
The Room or
No, I forget.
oh, Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
Just like random.
It's like, whoa, holy moly.
Yeah.
She's the musical artist for folks that didn't remember.
Yeah.
Or one of, there's multiple bands, but she's the singer of one.
Yeah. Anna Kendrick in that movie too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Whoa. Right? There's like hella people in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kieran Culkin.
Kieran Culkin.
Yeah.
Academy Award winner.
Academy Award winner.
Yeah.
Pretty wild. Yeah, Pineapple Express. Would you smoke Pineapple Express?
I think I have smoked Pineapple Express. We had Pineapple Express at the
But-
place I worked at. Oh, the one in here? Yeah, of course. I would smoke anything.
Or you'd smoke anything?
Yeah. Right? I mean, I don't know.
You would smoke the
strongest
person
weed
weed in How High?
The what?
The person weed?
The person.
The one where the genie
I'd
comes
smoke
out.
That, yeah.
You'd smoke the genie
For
weed.
the trip. I would not smoke the dog poop weed.
Oh, in
Almonds.
yeah.
I would not smoke that. I would want to try Reefer Madness because how the fuck, like, what were they smoking? I mean,
but if you know, you wouldn't smoke it if you know you would kill someone, right?
I mean, what the heck?
What the heck?
That's just like PCP.
I mean, they definitely loved it. Like, it was addictive, whatever they were
Yeah.
smoking.
I mean, they were
Might have been
dancing
laced.
and goofing around.
Yeah.
Seems fun.
To a point. Wow, you learned nothing from Reefer Madness. That's not good.
It's fun.
So stoner movies.
Stoner movies.
The sit down. I watched them on a plane, but sit down with the joint.
Yeah. I smoked on every movie.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you think that elevates the experience?
I think it made it more funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think you saw deeper into the film Matrix? Do you think weed?
Yeah.
Do you think weed helps you get there easier?
I mean, I'm always smoking anyways. But
True.
I
So you
mean,
don't know.
I don't know. It's hard, chicken or the egg, because I think about film deeply, just like in general. I feel like
Yeah.
it's like always searching and grabbing for things, and I feel like cannabis is such a magnet point for me, just
Yeah.
because like of I worked in the industry and stuff, so definitely was like juiced for this like episode.
Yeah.
And was like doing some research. Like, it was interesting how all these movies coincide with like certain landmark points in like cannabis law.
Oh, interesting.
Just like interesting coincidence.
Yeah.
Like Reefer Madness is a year before the first like criminalization act in the US in 1937.
Wow.
And that like Up in Smoke coincides with like the hippie movement and medical cannabis and everything. And then Prop 215 like being right before How High,
Yeah.
basically. And then, Pineapple Express like welcoming in this sort of new era of our relationship with cannabis
And
today
Seth Rogen
in
even
society.
says in the movie as he's calling in, like his character is like into the talk radio station that he always calls into.
Yeah.
Weed's gonna be legal in 5 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like such a big point of cannabis stoner movies of like being accepted into normal society, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great point.
Yeah. It's crazy to be here now. I'm happy that we've seen a little bit of cannabis history,
Yeah.
able to connect it with some of these films.
Yeah.
Is there? Well, I guess we'll wait and see. I can't think of any modern stoner films of like a higher variety, but at more elevated variety. I'm not sure
There has to be.
because it feels like there's a lot of like there's a How High 2 with like the Little Yachty and someone else in it, and
there?
it's
Wow.
got awful reviews, and
Yeah.
I bet it's really bad.
Yeah.
I know Snoop and Wiz Khalifa
Yeah.
had something like it all
That was
feels
just like a cash grab movie.
yeah, they feel kind of cash grabby.
Yeah. I think there is like a non-traditional elevated stoner movie. Like, I think Big Lebowski,
I was
right?
just about to say, yeah,
Like, is that, and then whatever is similar to that,
yeah.
I feel like works, But
Yeah.
I would need to do more
I
research.
think an episode about the stoner as a character,
Yeah.
like, because there's a lot of
Yeah.
movies where stoners are the characters and not the thing, and
Right.
I think there's like Big Lebowski's perfect.
Sure.
Tenacious D is great too.
Yeah. Dazed and Confused.
Dazed and Confused. There you go. That's how
Okay.
you wrote
Okay,
that one.
okay,
in.
we got it, we got it.
Oh, we need one more.
One more,
We need one
one
more. One more. Stoner as a character. I know someone is listening to this and they are saying it out loud. They're saying something.
What else? I mean, we have stoner noir
Yeah.
in our thing.
But that was such an interesting get or choice by you. I can only think of the Big Lebowski.
Oh yeah. The Big Lebowski.
Yes.
Tenacious D.
Yes.
Tenacious.
Just D. Oh no.
Dazed and Confused.
Harold and Kumar's a little too stoner movie.
Yeah, that's traditional.
That's traditional stoner movie.
Yeah. I guess like Itu Mama a little bit,
I don't know.
or that Harmony Korine movie Beach Bum.
Ooh, I don't know that one either.
Yeah, those are stoner characters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen. I mean, I don't watch Harmony Korine on my own, so
Yeah.
that could be in here just to force me to watch it.
Yeah, I feel like Matthew McConaughey is like
Yeah.
an interesting guy.
Yeah. Is he in?
Yeah, he's like the main character in Beach Bum.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Snoop Dogg's in it. I
Oh.
think Woody Harrelson.
Ooh.
I think that,
Well, saying all of those makes me think that there's something they star in that would be good.
yeah. Oh, like, what's that movie? That Linklater movie that's like animated, rotoscoped.
Oh, A Scanner Darkly.
Scanner Darkly.
Does that have
Kinda-
stoner characters in it?
They're
I know
like
it's got like
drugs.
a drug
Yeah.
thing going on.
I guess, I mean, they definitely smoke in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Walk Hard has some smoking in it.
Yeah.
That's
Man, what's ubiquitous though? What can we say?
I know.
is, like stoner collection.
yeah.
Big Lebowski, Tenacious D, Dazed and Confused. These are really good.
Yeah. Those are
choices.
choices.
Yeah. What's like seminal? What feels definitive? You know, when we talk about the stoner character as like a trope.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like obviously I'm going to like Lazy Bum as like a character type. Yeah, who's smoking? I can like think of TV shows. I don't even watch that much TV, but
Like Scooby Doo.
I guess there's more. Yeah. I mean, I think that's right. I think you're right.
Maybe.
I think so.
Should I throw that?
I think throw that in there. I think you're right.
Because Scooby
Shaggy. Yeah. Shaggy is definitely a stoner. Yeah.
and Scooby Doo sounds like
Well, I mean, we
weed
turned it
reference.
into like a weed reference, I think,
Sure,
after
yeah.
the fact, like
Scooby's-
Scooby Snacks
yeah,
and
sure,
everything.
sure. All right. Well, it's in there.
There you go. I think Scooby Doo is perfect.
All right.
I'm now totally sold on it.
All right. It's in there.
Wow.
We have our next.
We have it.
I'm gonna take out Stoner No More.
Yeah, because that's a toughie.
Yeah, that seems.
Yeah, that
can't
seems
even
like we'd be really grasping. I mean, but it would make
knows?
us search for some interesting things.
Yeah, it would make us dig deep.
Yeah, which I think is good.
Yeah, that's always good.
All right.
All right. Well,
Okay.
Anything else to say? Have we reached the roach?
Ow.
Should
Was
we
it?
Wu-Tang this
Oh
motherfucker?
God. No, thank you. Go ahead.
I had a friend who would Wu-Tang. and I'm
No.
like, that is crazy.
No.
never.
There's no reason.
I love my body too much.
Yeah. I mean, what people did, I had a friend that had like something when he was like a little kid, like a little baby, like some thing wasn't basically connected somewhere in his face. He looks totally normal, I should say. You wouldn't know it. That's what I'm trying to- but he could blow smoke out of his eye.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, people can like shoot milk out their
Yeah,
eye.
yeah. So it was
Yeah.
something like that where something wasn't, but he only did it a couple times
Yeah.
because it hurt too much.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
That seems unnatural.
Yeah, but there was like literal like a smoke cloud that came. It was
Wow.
insane.
That's impressive.
And that was actually when I first met him. He was at like this group of friends hang, and then I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
And this basically brought like two groups of friends
Together.
was like this
Yeah.
trick this one kid could pull. Yeah.
I mean, I think to really be fucking crazy, like, I think that's one great element of stoner culture and the stoner movie is like bringing in community,
Yes.
bringing people together.
Yeah, it's about friendship.
Yeah, it's about friendship. It's about camaraderie.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, this is a bit of a stoner movie
It is.
right here that we're
Yeah. It's a
venturing
buddy
down.
movie.
Yeah, this is a buddy film.
There's definitely like I feel like I play the straight man a little bit to your like
The goofy
wild,
crazy.
yeah, goofy crazy. But I know I've got my moments.
Yeah, it's
Sometimes
always
we get in the mud together.
it's a trade-off.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good point.
Yeah.
The ultimate stoner flick.
Exactly. Rap. I mean, nothing's weirder than stoner movies, right?
Yeah.
That is the quintessential weird at rap.
Yeah,
I feel like.
I agree.
All right.
There you go, folks.
Toodaloo.
Take a rip,
Pass the bong.
pass the bong. That's a wrap.
Rap. Wind Reel in Print is a podcast by Salad Brain Productions. You can find us on Instagram at Wind Reel in Print Pod. You can also find us wherever you get your podcasts. And please, if you like the show, leave a rating and review. We'll see you next time.